Hello guys, Prophet Kim here, and we are playing Alex 111, the final chapter. So I'm very excited for this, and I'm still sick, guys. But my voice is doing good right now. The final chapter, the end of the mad party. I wonder what's with the tea party like for now. The end of the mad party. Oh yeah, as I ran out, something seemed not quite right to me. I stopped moving. The hospital had become quiet once more. It can't be. I ran into a near hospital room. The cover as all of the beds were disheveled. There was a full teacup on the sideboard. The curtain was only half closed. The signal didn't change, however, only the people were gone. The silence was so wretched that my breath quaked on its own. But within the silence, I heard a faint sound that came rarely. Click, click. It was the sound of footsteps. The sound was definitely getting closer. Oh shit, it was almost upon me. I really want to know why you give me a choice right now. Okay. Run away from the sound, or okay, let's hide near the hut. Okay, I want to see who is it. I hide myself in the near hot water steam room. The footsteps drew closer. I heard a knock on the door of the hotel room, followed by the door slammed open. I peeked out of the hot steam room, and saw the back of the familiar girl. Anna, are you here? I heard him calling for me. Jeez, what could she have been gone? I even brought her a present too. She was her innocent self. There was nothing strange about her at all. In fact, she seemed confused by the situation. If it was to fight Riley, she won't be confused by what was going on, would she? I answered. Why would she come here in this whole silent hospital? Okay, one thing. How did she, was nobody here? Was somebody here? Looks like, should I trust her? I don't know. It's a hard choice for me. I think I should trust because she's my friend, you know. I would never do that, so let's trust her. If something bad happens, I feel like an idiot. That's her. There's no proof. I'm just doubting her and freaking myself out. After thinking that, I feel like a weight left in my shoulder. I ran out of the hot water steam room. Okay. Okay. Oh, I'm so glad. Signal flashed his tail and smiled. What's going on? There's no one here. But how did she get in? Like, it was closed. Strange. See, it's not too. There's nothing strange about her at all. Let's hope. We coming and come to her. What's wrong? You must have gotten mixed up in this somehow. I mean, it's strange that I'm even here. So for her to end up here isn't that weird at all. Click! Ooh. It was a loud noise and everything became darkened into. Oh no, a blackout? No, even the power outage, this won't happen. Hospitals have patients that to make sure everything is still present in the end of the power outage. Even so, the light went off, which means it was the middle of the afternoon. Even with the lights off, the hospital was still very dark, but so it was because of the cloudy weather. I had to go. Then Yaja seems worried as she grabbed my hand. Oh yeah, I can't get all worked up now. Only I am gathering the overall situation. I need to protect Young. I squished her hand and then returned. It's okay. Let's just go outside for now. Yeah, let's. I'd rather get out of here. Since the elevator wasn't running, we had no choice but to go down one staircase at a time. The windless stairwell was pitch black. I grabbed the rail with my left and held his hand with my right hand and still went down the stairs. Suddenly haven't said anything for a while. Maybe she's worried. Are you okay? I asked and she responded by squeezing my hand tightly. Finally, I heard a small voice. It sounds like he was humming a song. That scared me. Geez, you're so carefree. Or maybe she is scared and felt like she needs to hum a song. If we didn't say anything in this darkness, it seems like we would stop insisting together. Her song sounds familiar to me, but I can't place the title. I'm sorry this is my fault, but it will be okay, I promise. My words hurt off. The veins of the song said it was humming reached my ears. Legs, legs, legs. Where could your legs be if you don't have any legs? You can't walk with me. Ah! I had heard this ending before. It was what the white rabbit would. Head, head, head. What could your head be? Okay, you're there, right? If you don't have a head, you can't smile at me. No. I tried to let go of my hand I was holding, but she squeezed mine with unbelievable strength. And I was suddenly held tight. Ouch! I couldn't lose myself from her. The pain felt like it would rip my stomach apart, but it wasn't all. My skin and my arm began to make cracked noise. You are... Why? As a sudden I heard a voice in my ear. It wasn't Yeti, and the voice was deeper. If you don't have a voice... And then I felt a death rattle go up my string. Am I dead? And the song of the darkness. Back. Okay, let's do this again. Back. So I went back. So let's run away from the sound. Okay, let's run away from the sound. Then I ran away from the sound. A sharp pain suddenly ran through my stomach. Oh yeah, I'm injured. I caught my stomach careful as I ran. Is anyone here? I started looking for people even though I knew it was pointless. Then the nursery situation where busy nurse with business about was now quiet. I ran to the stairs at the edge of the ward. Voices were peering me from behind. The faint sounds was definitely towards me. My stomach hurts. I came to the running as I went down the stairs. This was the 4th floor. Knowing that this wasn't matter, but in my entrance stage, the ground floor felt very far away. I just need to get out of here, but then what do I even do after that? Even I didn't know the answer to that question. Somehow I managed to get down the stairs. This is the first floor on this. The pain that felt with every step I took had been taking a turn from the castle, but I couldn't worry about that. I went to the front entry through the dark The thin glass of the single doors won't budge. Oh fuck! I tried to force them open with my hand, but pain shot through my stomach as the door refused to open. Help me, let me out, man! I crouched when I stood and tried to escape the pain. Tears and color went flood. If I remember right, it was in the nighttime dancing on the side past the elevator. I stood up and went away from the front entrance. I couldn't run anymore. My spine was willing to pass out, but my flesh was too weak. Touching myself, I headed towards the west entrance. As I reached the elevator, I came to a stop. The elevator made a sound. When I looked up, the number was lifting up. The light traveled from 3 to 2, then 3 to 2. That means someone's coming. Someone's coming here. Oh shit. I was unbelievable to run to my center stand and could not reach the Westin. If the Westin was closed, it would be a dead end. I couldn't escape. 2, 2, 1. I mainly ran to the staircase that led down to the basement. A terrible pain from through my stomach. I nearly slipped and fell as I ran down the stairs. Ouch! Behind me, I heard the sound of the elevator goes open. Ah, man, I gotta hide. I had never been to the basement pairing to now. Normally, the floor would be off to anyone other than the hospital staff. I pulled every door I laid my eyes on, but none of them would open, and of course, there were no people. It was because this place wasn't off to patients, unlike the metro floors. The basement was damp and ugly. The pain in my stomach was starting to become more than I could bear. I leaned against the wall for support and keep moving forward. I heard mumbling and I heard that they were coming for me. I was just to fall where I stood and be released from my pain. As I thought slipped in my mind and doorknob I grabbed and dashed to turn easily. Suddenly I was leaping against the door. I gently rolled into the room. The sense of pain let me curse on the floor above to move for a while. Grabbing my cheek felt cold against the ground. Down? Still hesitant from the pain, I reached my head and said myself, ugh, and saw a slither stand, a row of long white boots and a roll of light dirty from the cellar. It looks like a library, or right, maybe it's an anteroom. At that moment, I heard a voice from behind me. I found you. I turned around and saw Yantuko standing at the entrance. She was wearing her school uniform and carrying a big bag to her chest. How naughty of you to be up and about like this, laughed Ansel as she slowly stepped into the room. You cool. She was smiling her Ansel smile. It made me still then more. Look, I brought your birthday present. It's extra special. I'll be so happy if you like it, she said, reaching into the bag to take out what was inside. Hey, do you like it? What was it? Lizzo asked, still smiling as she offered it to me. My eyes were fixed as I couldn't even make a sound. To the woman's head. Her eyes were cloudy and white, all the blood and dirt from her full face. I've never seen, but even so, I knew that face. I had seen that face every day for 16 years. Mom, happy birthday. My mind went numbed. I couldn't decide if I should be mad, be scared, or just cry. I just stared at my mother's head, unbelievable to say a single word. Aren't you happy? Hey. Angel's face seemed paler than Ezra's. Actually, pale isn't quite edible. Her skin was pure white, and her eyes had turned red. Blood seemed to appear all over her clothing. You're the fried rabbit. But it seems an extra special present. Hey, Alex. Her voice began to change. It slowly went from higher-pitched girl voice to a deep voice. You okay? I called out her name, hoping it would stop her transforming. The name of my best friend. Just then, Yada's face wept. Her face suddenly and wept until it was an old Max of Yansu and the white rabbit. Alex. The white rabbit drew my mother's hand across the ground. Alex, oh, our Alex. A knife suddenly appeared in the white rabbit pair empty hand. A black signal crowd the black birthday surprise. If this world will only hurt you. The white rabbit's face looked off into the distance. He couldn't even see me anymore. He was thinking Alex pronounced erase them all. Bad things could give me your voice. Still sitting, I banged myself away until my back hit and the sill with the table, which fell to the ground with a crash. Starting the fire rabbit stopped. It slowly returned to Anne's face and sat in there. But her eyes stayed around and red like the white rabbit. The crack in her neck, the red eyes girl whispered, "We need to hurry. I need to take Alex and go." Her neck cracked as he moved it awkwardly until he finally noticed me. He moved towards me, walking with an unstable gait like a broken doll. "Come here, Alex, our Alex." He until a hand towards the sky as if searching for something. Like a tree when I looked around. "No, I don't want to. I won't go. Listen, Forever, I tried to impede myself, but an empty voice cut me off. "If this world exists only to hurt you, throw it away." This world exists only to hurt me? My voice was writhing. I need to tell him that. That's not true. Oh my god. That's not true at all. But the words wouldn't come out because I looked at my mother's hand on the floor. Mom, was I such a terrible children? I think you weren't, though, but I think you didn't have to love me if you had just let me think that you don't hate me, I would have been okay with it. But you didn't grant that wish and now you're dead in front of me. My wish will never be granted now. But if people are God creating, do you think the people then worthless by God still have some vote? What about a children born to a mother who wished she was dead? Mom, answer me. Come. When the fright bear offered me two white hand, I refuse. I'm joking. Whoa, what? Okay. Why you give me a choice? Also, cause the cat told me we're looking for the white rabbit, but that rabbit we saw wearing a blue person human wasn't a rabbit. So I'm assuming people you go near is a white rabbit. So I don't know. I should take her hand. Let's see what happens. Let's take this. Let's do this first, and then if it's wrong, I go down. I don't want to be hurt anymore. I won't hurt anyone else anymore. The rabbit numbed. In that case, I'll be dead. I took the white rabbit's hand. It felt like warm to the touch. At that same time, the pain in my stomach vanished as if it never existed. In response, the white rabbit's face waxed silvery. Am I dead? Oh yeah. I suddenly understood. Have you been taking away my rat feelings this whole time? Letting yourself become pistol wrapped just to keep me happy? Even since I was little all this time. I still done squid my stomach and it's no longer hurt. A feeling of bliss took over me. I was so happy that I started to cry. Alex, my Alex. Your arms, your legs, your voice, your life. Please give them to me. The rabbit sang as he whispered in my ear. Okay. I know my feeling awful calm. I will give them to you because you've been protecting me. I don't know you've been protecting me or not. I like it. It's creepy. Because without you, I would have become wrapped. This is your reward. My blood and flesh will be yours alone. Am I dead? Oh. Does that mean this is a good... Okay. It was busy inside the hospital and a patient had gone missing. She had wandered off on her own before, so the doctor and nurse were supposed to be cancelled, but then they noticed she was gone again. Turning the quiet ones are the most unpredictable. The new nurse and let Ally makes to say. It was a busy night because of all the manpower being used for the search. I need to hurry back to the nurse situation. Moving quickly, Meadow walked to the basement. When she first started walking here, it was scared for her to walk to Medicine and sit in a room, but as days passed, that fear set in. A nurse can't be fear of dead person forever. But the basement seemed also frightened tonight. Was it always this doom? Maybe one of the lights burned out? Also, why is it so quiet? My ears hurt. Oh my god, this is so loud. No, I don't have time to be scared. It's so busy tonight. Shook. What's that? Oh. Maggie suddenly stopped in her tracks. She heard some kind of sound. Relieving, she started walking at a slowly path. Just knowing someone else was there made her feel braver. Shook. The sound was coming from the gun's room. Isn't Alvis being confident? I haven't heard anything about it. Shook. Huh? There was a piercing vein to the sound. It sounds like something is being covered. Oh my god. Even don't even sound so rough. But if one is being concerned, they're not supposed to be interrupted. Shook. As Nemo passed by the empty room, she suddenly stopped walking. Shook. Something is definitely strange. Suddenly something appeared at the door, and she opened the door carefully not to make a sound and peered inside. Shook. A girl in the school uniform was on the floor of the sitting room, stabbing a bloody mother fresh over and over with a knife. Shook. Whatever she was stabbing must have been being human, but it wasn't a been or male or female. Click. Manchu dropped the ballpoint pen she was holding. Chook. The girl stopped moving. With her knife still stuck in the stub of the flesh, the girl turned around. Her face was white and her eyes were completely red. Am I dead? Mira ran away as fast as she could. What was that? Somebody! She was staring over her own face. When she turned the counter in the front of her that lead to the stairs to the first floor, she felt like her heart stopped for a moment. The girl in the school uniform stood before her. Sick with blood, she stared at him with her red eyes and a blank expression on her face. Cindy tried to scream, but it caught her in the back of her throat. The girl grabbed in his face. Your arms, legs, give 'em to me. Her jaw sent with a sick crack. Alex. And reward. Got that! Let's do this again. I'm back. Okay, I was trying to refuse it. So the farmer offered me a white hand. I refused. But I'll be rid of this pain if I take his hand. Maybe I'll be rid of everything. But I cleared my flesh tight. People can bet on any of us to continue living. It's not like my pain is more essential than anyone else. I won't go. I decide to keep living here. My voice won't come out right. Crazy night was dizzy from blood loosed. The world felt far away. Please, understand. The white-faced girl, her pen in black, turned her head and the comment. Alcohol. Alcohol. The white rat took a step towards me. Don't come any closer. Please. Let go together. The white rabbit's face wrapped. Then, as if in a slow moment, the white rat reached his knife. Oh no, I can't escape. There's no strength left in my body. I reverted myself to my feet and closed my eyes. Just then, something soft covered me. Kuzucat? It was the Kuzukat's body which had escaped the queen's castle. How did it get here? The cat wrapped in his body around me to protect me. A knife bridged down my white rabbit was stabbed onto his back. Blood shot out. This meant that the cat didn't even intend to move. Draining his arm into the white rabbit continued to stop because the cat's back. Stop! White rabbit! Stop! But my cries were vanished and the cat's blood flowed with the even stab of the knife. Gradually, the cat's body lost its strength until it fell out over my knee. The bloody face of the rabbit began to stir and rot even more. It's no longer seen to a human or rabbit's face. His rabbit is my rabbit. I made the white rabbit carry it for me. I started to cry. Not from fear or terror, but because I was disgusted by my nature. It's my fault for wrapping the white rabbit. It's such a painful experience. The rabbit suddenly to remove the knife that was entered deep in the Kazakat's flesh. With a confused look, the rabbit gave up on the knife. Instead, he was hit with white arms towards me. I couldn't bring myself to shake him off because this wasn't the white rabbit's fault at all. All I had been trying to do was protecting me. He wrapped both arms around my neck. Slowly, he began to squish tighter and tighter. If this is how it all ends, if it will suffers the white rabbit, then better it's okay. The cat, lifeless body lay in that lip across my knee. If I was stronger, would I been able to protect you? I'm sorry. I wish I was able to tell you that I'm sorry or say thank you. When my airflow cut off and my lungs started to burst, I reached out a small to the cat's back. My fingers went to the handle of the knife that was still in his back. The ring in my ear suddenly became louder and my vision was turning red. And then, echo? I heard a voice in my ear. It was... Why does it everything have to be like that? Like, what the fuck? Cool. Let's do my mother's voice. It was a voice that, for some reason, sounds like it was an intro of tears. The voice made me sad. Am I making you sad? Please don't cry like that. I wonder how I have much strength left. Before the thought could turn in my mind, my hands moved. I pulled the knife from Kazakat's back. Suddenly enough, it came out easily. I'm sorry. I moved slowly and closed my eyes. Then I took the knife and stabbed the white rabbit's chest. The white rabbit's bite took the blades and I'm sorry. Again, I apologized in my mind. But no more. I don't want to make anyone cry anymore. Sorry. I'm sorry, White Rabbit. Keeping closing my eyes, I suddenly holding the handle of my knife. Tears will well up from finding close Lechy. If I create all this, then why is this the only way it can end? Why wasn't I able to save you? I felt a small weight on my shoulder and looked up. I saw the firefly's face. Two long ears and face covered in white fur, rolled red eyes. It wasn't just face or rat's face, but the firefly had Numa's face. It felt terribly gentle. Don't cry. It's not your fault at all, Alex, said the firefly as he pet my head. Yes, you would always say that to me. Whenever I cried after my mother would hit me, you would always say that's now cheered me up. I finally remember. I can't go. I can't go with you. There's no one I could go. Because you protect me, that's why I'm here. The rabbit held his head at me and wondered. Sorry. I'm sorry. Don't cry, Alex. See, you're a good girl. The rabbit pet me on the head again like he did when I was young. This will probably be the last time he ever pet my head. I managed to change to smile at him. If I cried, the fire were worried about me. I'm sorry, I worried you all this time. In these final moments, be at peace. I sent the knife deeper. White Rabbit, I'll be okay, I said, and the fire near his eyes and smiled and revealed. This pain, this feeling of the knife pierced flesh, I will remember it. The fineness of your skin and your soft voice and the smell of your blood. I'll remember that all from now on. So even if you disappear, my memories of you would never. Well, the white rabbit and the cousin cat bodies started to crumble and then settled to piece as if they were made of glass. There was silent white. Light flooded over me and I didn't even blurt. The white in color that even everything and rose away. White in color that wrapped me, protected me, and be with me. It is a color of white rabbit. The world was full of white and burned into my sight with a strain of pain, but it begged to receive it in my vision. Slowly returns to me, leaving me the sight of those I can't not wrapped out. I was in a dark, wet Spinner's room. My mother's head was on the floor. There was nothing else to favor me sitting on the ground. I could hear someone's voice in the hallway. I need to go back to my bed. I was told not to wander around. I'll get in trouble. I tried to stand up, but I lost my balance, and then I lost him coming too. After that day, I never saw the Enchanted Wonderland ever again. What? Man, dude. I hate this. My mother finally was injured, quietly. To this day, her body wasn't been found. Nancy coronation of the head recovered from Nancy's room. I'm sure her body will never be found. I was going to my grandmother's house in other words, I was going to live in my mother's childhood home and Mom would be there to reach my grandmother's family timber. After the ash painted tour, I was heading back towards the timber when a single car flew towards my feet. It was the same long playing card. I stopped and picked it up. I called him. My uncle, who was walking ahead of me, dressed in his most clothes, and turned around. Grandma was walking further ahead of us, talking to the peaceful. Go on ahead, I'll catch up. Uncle said nothing else and followed after Grandma. I flipped the card around. It was the Queen of Hearts. The Queen? Red letters slowly appearing on the card. There is never just one truth. What? I wonder what the queen was trying to say. I couldn't turn back towards my mother's grave and saw a lighten off something on top of the gravestone. As I got closer, I saw it was a small glass box. This is a very familiar to the box I saw at the Core of Truth. This is much smaller than that. How pretty, but this wasn't here a minute ago. As I touched the box to pick it up, it suddenly slipped off the gravestone. The glass box made a beautiful sound as it slid. For a moment, the white light flowed from the small box leading to the world as I repeatedly closed my eyes. Echo, why? Echo! My mother, overcome with feeling, was shaking me. With the box cutter was stabbed into my stomach, I was closing my eyes as if falling asleep. Somebody, Echo! At that moment, my mother seems to perceive that she was not alone. The white rabbit also standing there. His spoons of blood, he looked at me and my mother. Mother looked at the white rabbit. Help, Echo! Please help my daughter! My mother murmured faintly as if delicious. Please protect her from me, so I won't hurt her anymore. My mother held out a knife with her staring hand to the white rabbit, and he recalled it revolted. And then in one of his rooms, still my mother's throat. So that's what happened. The fire was there. The white rabbit's fur turned red, and my mother's body fell to the floor. Against a sea of instant red, my mother's hand moved weaker. Her fingertip lay against my cheeks as I fell beside her. I'm sorry, Echo. I'm so sorry. So my mother wasn't a murderer. Her door was staring, so she couldn't really talk, but somehow her voice still reached me. A countless number of playing cards flowed down from the center into my vision. Alex. My queen's voice came far away, yet seemed so close. Your mother hurt you, such as ended as never be forgiven. Even so, your mother loved you, Alex, and that is also true. Yeah, oh, my mother loved me. Echo! A familiar voice pulled me back to the real world. I was standing by my mother's grave and my uncle was beside me. It was probably worried and came to check on me because I was taking a while. My tears made my uncle look blurred. My mother probably loved me as best as she could. Even if what the queen showed me wasn't legit, I'm going to believe it. It will be my strength as I move towards my happiness. Don't cry. None of this is your fault, Echo, said my uncle as he whispered my hair. Oh, that's what the white rabbit says. I closed my eyes and thought about the white rabbit, one I would never see again. I started to cry, but they won't sad tears. Thank you. I'm so happy you're my uncle. Uncle still laughed loud as if seeing the sadness around me. You're quite to say that for a while. You were pretty harsh to me. Well, that's because he brought me up in embarrassment manner and I got flipped. I thought you were the white rabbit, but I couldn't just said that. Because, well, your face is kind of scared. Hey, now that's rude. I beat Granny like a creep all the time. Uncle loses his tie as he started walking. I followed after him. Not really. Because a great cat came to mind. I don't mind someone who guides in. I'm pretending to long mouthful with yellow fuzz. I have a feeling we met again someday, my cat. You say the strangest thing, Uncle. I'll kill it with it. Uncle walked in front of me and looked up at the sky. I followed his lead and looked up as well. The sky was so blue that day and seems to go on forever. Nightmare Project presents Alex and Wonderland staff. Oh, that's the end! Oh my god! Well, that was cool, guys. Oh my god! Like the people who made the artists, they made really good. Those are from the Japanese ones. Oh my god! So, what did we pick? Because this what did we pick all this? Like, I wonder why, but I don't know. I'm loving it so far. This will take a while. What? Be right back. Thanks for playing. This is thanks for playing. See you in another nightmare. Oh god. No. Planning is a Sunset Nightmare project. They did a really good job on it. I kind of liked it. Maybe people who made this game, it's really good. Thanks for playing. Did you enjoy it? See, read it now or read it later? I read it later. I read it later. Woo! So I was like, I think it was a really good game. I liked it. I'm starting to like this so far. I'm loving this so far. We'll see you in another member. My voice is like, I know. Dude, I like this. What's this feather? What's this? I haven't go. So what's like? Oh, so these are how many chapters there are. Oh, this is where like how many chapters there are. Endless. What's this? Oh, this is where. Oh, this is true. True and truth and. Oh, if we do like a little member when they do that. Oh, under the hood, a scene of darkness. I only did those. There's so many lists that we know. Maybe I will do that in the video. Maybe I will do this stuff like in a video, but it will take a while to do these. I'm loving this so far. I didn't know you can do endings. This is just like a normal me. Like I used to like in the videos of you guys. It's really cool. Truth ended. Reward. Wow. You can go here. Ah, okay. Let's go back. No, let's go back. Alright, so I might as well not gonna log through because I feel like lazy. I'm just joking, I'm not lazy. I'm loving this so far. So this is what's the final chapter about the mother. Okay, so maybe I'm gonna check. I will do this off camera to find all the ending stuff. So I'm gonna say thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you subscribe, leave a like to my channel. So bye.